Alright guys, what's happening? What we're doing, we're plumbing in this fuel tank.
At the bottom.
At the bottom. And what I got is a 90, a nipple. I got a bag that's trying to get away from me. I got a piping right here. Now I got two different sizes. Wasn't quite sure what size I needed. I got an 8-inch and a 10-inch. So looks like I'm going to be using the 8-inch. So I'm going to take that 10-inch. I'm going to take it back. Now, I got galvanized piping, and so what I'm just doing right now is just checking the fit. I'm going to go back in and put Teflon tape on it. Alright. Looks like it's going to work. I'm going to have to get a couple more turns on it.
What's your plan?
Huh?
What's your plan?
Well, my plan is to plumb it into my fuel inlet. If you come all the way back around over here.
Is it not easier to see it's over here?
Alright, it's right here. So, right here, I'm going to plumb into here, which is going to extend this up a little bit. And then I'm going to attach this to the tank. That way it don't move around anymore. And so that's the plan anyway. We're gonna, so far, everything I said I had to do actually worked. I can't believe it. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. And you want to put Teflon, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know you want to put Teflon on any kind of piping that's going to have any kind of fluid in it. And luckily for me, I don't have to get this stuff super tight because there's no pressure. It's just free flowing. So I put Teflon on both ends so I don't have to try to put Teflon while I've got it down there. Well, we're just gonna do this right here, tighten her on up. I'm not gonna get it super tight by hand, but, you know.
What's gonna prevent that from moving?
Prevent what from moving?
That pipe.
The pipe itself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully just pressure. All right, we're gonna have to move that down a little bit. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna try to get it as tight as possible, as tight as I can. I think I can get one more turn on it. I might be screwing myself on this one, but oh man, that's tight. Yeah. All right. Whew.
Look at that. You got
Right.
it. Good job.
Uh-oh. Well, almost everything was going right.
What happened?
Well, this has got a thread on to here, and I can't do that Well, poop. And I can't thread it with that thing on there. Well,
What did you do last time?
I just pulled it right out of the bottom, but this one, since that big old giant bed's not on here anymore, the tank is just a little bit closer to that exhaust pipe, which puts that a little bit too close to the exhaust pipe, and I just don't want it that close. Huh. Well,
What if you just bring it over here?
well, see, it's still gonna be really close to that exhaust pipe, and I don't.
Well, I meant like, what if you can bring it over here, rotate it, and then
No,
bring it
you
back?
can't. You can't go back. So with Teflon, when you turn it back, you loosen everything up, and there's all your binding, so you'll have leaks.
Okay.
So, well,
I don't know if no. I'm talking about. Well, I guess this is in the way.
yeah.
Never mind.
Well, I guess what we could do is just drop the tank. Yep. Hey, you're gonna get to see me drop a tank. All right. Shit.
And how many times have we dropped the tank together?
Hey.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, how many times have we dropped him?
More times than I care to. So, all right. So we had a fuel pump issue. We thought we had a fuel pump issue. But what we actually had was a fuel injector pump issue. It decided to grenade itself.
Which you talked about earlier.
Yeah, which I
Well, the
talked
first
about
video.
that in another video. And so we took this off, tried to find a pump for it, and Chevy miraculously doesn't have the right pump for this truck. We tried 3 different ways to get it through Chevy.
They don't have anything that we need ever.
My lovely wife here, she got on the internet, and I've said it time and time again, there ain't nothing she can't find on the internet. She found it. And
You found one first and it didn't.
yeah, it
It
didn't
wasn't
work.
the right one.
No, it didn't work. I'm glad. Thank you for pointing that out. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. So you guys get to watch me drop a tank. Oh, good. I thought it was just gonna. Yeah. Well. All right. We're gonna pull the old trusty tool bags out.
Did you just fill it up?
Man, ever since I went up north, allergies have gotten to me.
Did you just fill up the tank?
Ah, crap. Yeah, I sure did. Yep, that sucker's plumb full too, man. Huh. Well,
Well, we can drain it, right?
no. Maybe we can just partially lower it enough just to get.
Is there, well, to make things easier, is there a way to plug up the hole in this and fill this and then switch it back when we're done?
The dogs, I think, ate up the hose for the transfer pump that we had.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to check if you're not sure,
Well,
considering it's a full tank.
yeah, that sucker is full, man. But that's going to take a long time to transfer 30 gallons. I think it'd be quicker just to drop the tank.
And spill half of it.
No. Nah. Maybe we can just partially lower the tank. Maybe
True.
Maybe we can just lower the front half of the
We
tank.
just need a little bit of space.
Yeah, let's see, how much space do we need? All right. Well, looks like we're gonna need at least 2 inches. That's what she said. All right, well, crap. Hey, I can get that nut now that Jerry dropped. That we don't need any. Oh, that's the wrong bag. All right. Well, once again, talked about it before. Trusty Impact's going to help us out one more time. Man, I didn't even think about that. You know what I could do though? You know what I could do?
What?
I could go back to Home Depot and get a split coupling, and I wouldn't have to take nothing off. And then if this thing ever goes bad, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have enough room. I could just put it out here.
You still can't spin it to get it off, though.
No, if you get a split coupling, you put a nipple in here.
Mm-hmm.
You put a nipple in here. Half the coupling's on one side, and then so you thread the coupling in on this side,
Mm-hmm.
and you thread the other half of the coupling over here. Okay, and then in the center, there's a lock nut.
Okay, so you spin the nut instead of the piece.
Huh?
So you spin the nut instead of the piece?
Yeah. So I could do that.
I feel like that's going to be the better option.
Yeah, that way if this thing ever goes bad,
we don't have to drop the tank.
Don't have to drop the tank. All right. Well, we're going to put you guys on hold for a minute. All right. Got my split nut. I don't know what these things are actually called, but I call them a split nut. So one side comes off, the other side comes out, and they go together. Okay. But I don't know what they're actually called. But that's what I'm going to call it. So you put one side on here. Oh boy. You just give it a little snuggy tight, snuggy poo, little snuggy poo. All right. Now, this side will go like that. So I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it a split nut. If anybody knows what it's actually called.
What does the receipt say?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could look at the receipt. But, you know, it gives something for somebody to think about. How about that? Now, guess I'm going to have a mixture of galvanized and black pipe because they didn't have galvanized ones of these, but they had black ones of these. And
is there a difference, or is it just look?
Galvanized is supposed to deter water, keep rust away, but they use black pipe on all kinds of stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it as well.
Go ahead and do that down here.
Huh?
Do that down here.
No, bring that up here. There you go. Alright, so you got an arrow right there. Can you see the arrow? Right there? Right there? See it?
Yes, I think it's in focus.
Right, that shows you which way the fuel is going to go. So we want to put this side in here. once again, I'm going to probably say this 1,000 times. If anybody's got a better way of doing all this stuff, hit me up. Might learn something. I'm a firm believer that nobody's ever too old to learn something new.
That we just kind of wing it.
Yeah, we just wing a lot of things.
Work with what we know.
Okay. I don't know if I actually got it tight enough. It's all free flowing, so I mean there's no pressure. So I figure there's no pressure, you don't have to really worry about all the stuff being, 100%, torque to spec. You never know, I might be wrong. But this is how I'm going to do it.
No, never mind.
What's up?
Never mind.
What you got? What you got?
I was just trying to make sure that you put it on making sure you didn't put it on too early. But that's the wrong piece for me to think.
Okay. My Lord. Alright, so we're wanting to put it on like this here. So, well, maybe I need to turn it a little bit more. Get one more crank on it here. It looks like we're going to have it straight up. Oh, God. If I had a vise, that probably would help. But as you can see out here, there's no vices.
That's in the back half over 2 acres.
Yeah. All right. So you see how that fits like that?
Mm-hmm.
You see that? So, I'm not sure how exactly that's going to work. I might have to go a little bit further out. There. Now it's not on top of any valves or anything like that. Yay! I'm pretty sure certain things are going to move certain ways. But as you see, I got me that's the wrong part. Got myself some nipples. I know, I'm a kid. I know.
You're not a kid, you're a man.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm a man that never really grew up. All right, got some nipples. I got 2 nipples. One's gonna go in the end of that piece right there.
Getting dark.
It's getting dark. All right, won't be the first time I worked in the dark.
Well, I meant for the video.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be kind of. I don't know. It's kind of clear tonight. We might have good moonlight out here.
Or you could turn on your truck lights.
Or I could turn on my. You know what? Nobody likes a smart ass. Just kidding. I love you. All right, so this nipple right here, we're going to take this back off here. I was just putting that on there so you can see what we were doing. I don't know if putting this on brass, you know what? Let me do one thing smart today. Let's It's probably a better idea. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't gnar this thing up, mess it all up and stuff. Okay.
Fuel is one of the most important parts of Hotshot, so yeah.
Huh?
Fuel is one of the most important parts of Hotshot, so yeah.
Let's not mess up the fuel. All right, so we're putting that sucker back on there. All right. Now we're just gonna give that sucker a little snuggy poo. All right. All right, it's pretty snug. I'm gonna say, I think I might need to loosen it up and turn that down a little bit. Okay, let's see. All right. Well. All right. We tight. All right. So from this nipple right here, it's gonna go way back there onto my filler neck. So we're gonna pause this again one more time. I gotta go get some stuff. Go ahead and pause it real quick and right back.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I'm trying to get my filler neck. I probably should have thought about all this before I put the tank on there, but I didn't. I'm trying to get my filler neck off. I think I got it. So once again, man, these Ryobis, you know, I know I've said this 1,000 times already.
Oh, show them that nifty, cool tool. That little bendy part.
Yeah, that's very, oh man, look at all that road grime. Golly. Just wipe it on the pants.
Yeah, apparently wearing flip-flops in a truck stop is a bad idea. Feet will be black in 10 minutes.
Well, you know, ever since they introduced DEF to diesels, now all the exhaust that went up is now going down. And so, oh man, yeah, this thing is yeah, this thing is full.
I'm gonna come around.
Done a lot of work at night, just because I always want to get. All right, there's my filler neck, and there's my hose. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this inside of this right here, okay? Just like that there. And we're gonna put that at an angle like that. So when we put that back in there, this will already be at an angle and this will be straight up. So, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put my hose on here. That way I don't have to try to fish it into someplace I can't get into.
What you got there is what?
What I got here is 5 feet of fuel line You don't, okay, so I found out that you don't want to get just regular black hose. So you want to get fuel line, because what will happen is the regular black hose will start to deteriorate inside, and all that crap will end up in your fuel tank. So one of my real good buddies told me about that. And there you go. Alright, so I'm going to take this back apart here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this hose clamp on here. Stick that back off in there like that. Now I want it angled like that. So you're looking at it straight up like this. You want it angled so that the fuel flows right in there. I mean, it might flow in there regardless, but I'm just doing it to be fancy, I guess. Fancy. And here we go. Oh. That's it? Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so there we go. There's one half of it. Now the other part of it will be right here. Put that on it. Turn it a little bit so it matches. So hopefully it won't be too hard to get off. Now I'm gonna have to fish this in there. So what I'm doing here is I'm just getting this just a little bit tighter, so I don't have to work with it so much. While it's under there. So we're just gonna stick this back in there.
Not with the hose in it?
Oh yeah, thank you, Jesus. That would have been terrible.
What would he do without me?
I would rot and die. All right. All right, here we go. Put that on there. Now you don't generally have to put a clamp on one of these because of the barbs that's on it. Let's see if I find me a smaller clamp. Found this a smaller clamp. Not quite sure how I'm going to get all the way in there once again. But we're going to give it our best shot. How about you? All right. So, I might not have enough room to get all that in there.
What are you doing with the... Oh, wait. If you flip it, you see the shape of it? Hold on, darling.
Oh, what?
You see the shape? Why don't you try it this way?
Well, then I have to flip it back over when I get it in there.
Sure.
All right.
So what are you doing with the other hose?
That other hose goes back up to here.
Okay.
Well, we might be a little SOL here. Might have to pull that hose out. Luckily, it goes back in there pretty easy. All right.
I believe in you.
I believe in you, Gamera. Well, we might have to flip it over and then flip it back over when we get it in there.
I don't think he's hose first.
Oh, oh no. Thank God for long fingers.
With that, you also have tiny hands available.
Yeah. Huh. We might.
Why don't you try hose first in that angle? The other way. The other way.
Yeah, yeah. This way?
Mm-hmm. Hose first.
There we go. We have enough to flip it over maybe. There we go. Oh, uh-oh.
Did you lose the
my hand's stuck.
Oh.
Yeah, give me a second. Come on.
Do you need some Dawn?
No, I just need to yank it a couple of times.
Are you cut?
I don't know if it cut me or not.
Don't forget to make the other hose first before you do anything.
Oh, just like that. Well, might. Thank.
Do you need me to get my hand in there?
Well, I think we definitely have enough room to do everything that we need to do. All right,
What are you doing now?
well, I'm turning it over in hopes that I can get it onto the thing. And then, because we got plenty of room, once we get it on there, okay. Now, what I'm hoping that we have enough room. Man. Well,
That other hose is bent. Do you need a rag? And before you connect it all together, does the tank need to be cleaned?
No, it's already cleaned. There we go. Jesus. All right.
And what are you doing now?
I'm trying to get that clamp facing me so I can get on it with a with a impact. Man, sound like a damn fat kid out here.
You want me to try to get my tiny hands in there?
No, I can get in there. Just trying to roll. Can you see what I'm doing in there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that in position right there. Like that. And then I'm going to hold it. All right. Once again, robber drill. Okay. Now, what? Well, we got plenty of room right there, so that's good. So now, put this sucker back on it.
Don't you have to put the clamp? Oh, you already have it on.
I already got it on there. But we got a problem.
Backwards?
No, it's not backwards. It's just too far in there. So, what we're going to do, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to tighten this thing a little bit.
Before you move all that, do you have to get the smaller hose
No,
back
I
up?
can fish that around here.
Is that too awkward?
Likes to wobble and move at its own. There we go. Yeah. Might end up having to shorten that. Oh. What I want to do is I want to mount that to right there. Let's see, but look at the hose. You see the hose when I go to bend it? Flattens out.
Too bend. Too much bend. How are you going to mount it?
I'm just going to TIG weld it to that. Yeah. I might end up having to shorten it about 2 inches.
To be continued.
Yeah, we're going to have to finish this tomorrow, guys. Thank y'all for coming out. And hopefully y'all enjoy me getting my hands stuck, forgetting parts, whatever else happens out here. Just kind of winging it. All right. How you guys doing today? It's a new day. Got some clean pants. Look, clean pants, clean shirt. I was looking pretty rough the other day, huh? Yeah. Well, where we left off yesterday was I wanted to shorten this hose because it's too long. See how it's too long here? But first, last night, I don't think I got my hose in the back seated all the way. So, we're gonna see what we got here. All right, let's take that off. I noticed last night I was watching some of the videos before we posted it. Man, look at all that. I didn't clean any of that stuff. So, I have to get a paper towel in there and clean all that out.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
I figured it was just dirty diesel, so it didn't matter.
It was just me being dirty as hell. All right. Oh, trials and tribulations, right? Well, I guess that's as far on there as it's gonna go. Clean all that out there. I don't think that little bitty bit of grime is gonna mess anything up. We've already had our fair share of
Bad luck.
bad fuel and all that. No, I think I'm gonna take it about right there.
Where?
About right there. We'll take that about that much out. We put that on there.
Just remember, if you're not sure, always take off less, because you can always take off more, but you can't add it back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you need to be with a woman who is your sense of reason. Because she will always keep you out of trouble. And she'll always make sure that you do right. But let me tell you this right now. She'll definitely piss you off because you'll notice she's right almost all the time.
Yeah, last time he dealt with the fuel, he was a little short on some of the piping, and it made his life difficult.
Oh, I'm so happy you brought that up.
Well, you know.
You know, why we gotta bring up old stuff, huh? Why? I'm pretty sure some of y'all are saying, man, there's an easier way to cut that. Well, I don't really have an easier way to cut it. I'm pretty sure I could just use a knife, but, you know.
It's in the house.
It's in the house, and dull out your knife really easy, and these things don't really go dull very easy. They are tight as hell, though.
Did you leave your tools out?
No, I ain't left these ones out yet.
They're rusted.
Well, they're rusted because they're like 6 years old. You don't talk about my rusted tools. Tools have feelings too, you know. Just saying. All right, almost done. Hopefully I took off just enough, but I know I moved where I was gonna cut it when my better half said something. So what do we think? What do we think? It looks like it might work, huh?
Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot of bends, just a little bit. And you don't have that much space left to weld it on there either.
No, I'm just gonna do a little tacky tack.
Well,
right
I meant
there.
like if you go shorter, you might not be able to reach it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but not a whole lot. If you do take off more, just do an itty bitty bit.
I think I'm gonna leave it right there because it's not much of a bend right there. Or maybe I'll bring something out.
I feel like that's gonna be your better bet. I feel like the gas pump, what do you call it? Gun, whatever.
What do you call that thing?
I don't know.
Is it like a nozzle? Maybe it's a nozzle.
Nozzle. Yeah, we'll go with nozzle. I feel like with how bulky they are, you might have difficulties.
I might. I think for right now, since we're gonna have to be getting up on the road as well, I might just leave it because it was just hanging out there the whole time before anyway. So I might just have to leave it for right now. All right, let's put that sucker back up on there. Put that down at the bottom again. All right. Man, was hoping to stay clean, but I know messing with that thing is just gonna do nothing but get me dirty as hell.
This man has to do is go pick up a load and he's dirty.
Hey, whoa. Why you gotta be talking all that shit?
Because I have to clean your clothes.
Oh, hey, tell them about the new commercial that you want to happen.
I'll let you. You're better at stories.
So, my better half here was talking about laundry detergent. And she's like, man, you know, they always have these commercials about kids' clothes and how dirty kids' clothes can be. Why don't they have a commercial about mechanics' clothes or welders' clothes or truck drivers' clothes? And I'm like, man, I think you got something there. I'm like, man, I think you got something there. Because we get dirty. We get dirty as hell. And, well, yeah, thought maybe she had something there. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, so we gotta come. We gotta come out and over. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it off right here. I'm gonna take it off right here. All right. It's gonna be kind of a pain to get that back where I want it.
So your plan is to take it off and
Reroute it. And go from there. Now, I talked to y'all about these picks before. So sometimes you just can't get in there. And these picks sometimes will help you break the seal on your hoses. So you just stick your pick in there and it breaks the suction binding, I guess, on your hoses. So here's your life lesson today. Been a good life lesson, baby?
Sure. Now remember, add more than you think you need.
Yeah, see, that's what I did. I pushed it back a little bit further than what I thought I needed. See, I listen sometimes. And there we, and there we go. Well, that ain't going.
So why are you taking that off?
Taking what off?
What did you cut off?
Oh, just that tail.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of, make it a little easier to, I don't know, something. I just don't like the tails on there. All right. Okay.
Is it in the wrong direction? Now that mesh stuff on the pipe, that's to prevent
Yeah, that's just to prevent it from
getting cut.
Cuts and scrapes, and since it's going through the frame like that.
You connected it?
Yeah, I'm just connecting the hose right there. Oh, I'm moving kind of fast today, Pumpkin, but just kind of want to get it done and over with. I think when we go to skin the whole back of this, we're going to have to figure out, maybe lay that down a little bit. It looks like
it is definitely taller.
Yeah. So luckily we can now take it off right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're gonna do the wiring. As you can see, I've had this hooked up to this truck before. And so we're gonna have to put some electrical tape right there on that one. Either that or just redo it all together. So, gotta finish all the wiring, but the lovely lady has an appointment, and so we're gonna start it back up. I'll probably finish this while she's on her appointment. It's just wiring. Everybody knows how to do wiring. So it's just one wire. So that's all it is. And so I appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all have any questions or thoughts or so there's a lot of things on my videos that I do that I've been in the welding business for 17, 18 years. There's a lot of things that I do on my videos that are probably not the safest, but they're how I do them. So I am a professional welder. I was a pipeline welder. I was a mechanical contracting welder. I've welded in mines, power plants, welded in multiple different places. So the welding that I do on these videos, if you are not comfortable or if you're not 100% sure of what you're doing, please, I urge you, don't do them that way.
Maybe find somebody.
Or find someone to do that for you. Or reach out to me and I can tell you the proper way to do it. I'm hard-headed, I'm old, I'm set in my ways, I've done it like that my whole life. So my lovely lady here has urged me to change my ways for these YouTube channels.
Well, and for your safety, because I'm supposed to die first.
Yeah, you'll die first. I'm red-headed. And so in these videos, if you see something that's maybe a little borderline iffy, just remember I am a professional. I have done this before. And if you're uncomfortable, don't do it, or reach out to me and I can tell you the proper way. Other than that, if y'all have any questions or thoughts or anything, hit me up. Y'all have a good day.